Welcome to another episode of How to ABX. It is silent season. Today is 9/14/2023, and it is Combat Villain Day. Today is also a very special day because I've already recorded this video, and I'm re-recording it. Why, you might ask? Because I was recruited to After 5 Avengers several years ago by Mayhem in My Hands. And Mayhem in My Hands has given me several rotations to increase my AB scores, some of which I still use today. Well, he watched my recent video with Dr. Octopus and gave me a new rotation, and I scored about 1 million more. So I broke the 12 million and actually got to 13 million. So that top score you see in the top right corner in a minute is because of the rotation he gave me. So now I want to share it with you and delete my old video. So Dr. Octopus needs a rage. It's not going to work with an energy with this one. You're using the ends of the world uniform, of course, and you're going to do a 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, still doing that delayed cancel into a 6. And now you're going to circle the beast twice and cancel with a 1, 2. Then you're going to repeat 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. 1, 2, and then when your 7's ready, you're instantly going to use the 7 so you can do 2 more rotations. I'll show you it in action. I know some of you like to see it written out, but let me go ahead and show you how that looks, and then we'll talk about more stuff after the video here. So without further ado, all right, switch right away. Then we're going to do 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, fire the guns, do 6, 1, that's a circle, second circle, 1, 2. All right, wait till 1's on cooldown, and then you're going to do a 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, fire your guns off. You finish that rotation with a 1, 2. Very important to get that 1, 2 at the end. Move around until 1's on cooldown. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 7. Immediately, 1, 2, 5, 3, 4 with a 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, and then you finish that rotation with another 1, 2. Because remember, you do that nice tight rotation 3 times. When 1 is ready, 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 7 right away. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. One more 1, 2, 5, 3, 4 with a 6 at the end. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. Fire the gun. 6. 2 circles. There's your second circle. 1, 2. At this point, he's going to jump center. So we're going to do the rotation here. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. And then one more. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. And you finish this one off with a 1, 2. 1, 2. Move around until 1's on cooldown. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. And then one more. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. And then you're going to do a 6. 1 circle. 2 circle. Use skill 1, 2. Wait till 1's on cooldown. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. One more, and make sure you get the 1, 2 at the end. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. You need this 1, 2 here in order to get your stuff cooled down to use the 7 immediately. So 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. And now we're using the 6. 1 circle, 2 circle, 1, 2. As soon as 1 is off cooldown, 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, and finish off with a 1, 2. Doing that 1, 2 is critical if you want to have your 7 on cooldown for the next rotation. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. I'm going to save the 6 this time. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. But I absolutely need to get the 1 and 2 in here if I want to make sure I can get the 7 for cooldown. So as soon as he's targetable, 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. And then 6. 1 circle. 2 circle. 1, 2. As soon as that 1's on cooldown. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. 7. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. Hopefully that's not annoying to hear over and over. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4. And then we're going to finish that off with a 1, 2. All right. So we're going to almost hit 13 million again. But that's 900,000 more than my last score, or roughly. So 13.2 million was the best I got with this rotation. I definitely feel like it's a better rotation than what I was using previously, so it's one I'm going to use going forward. So again, shout out to Mayhem in My Hands. A little bit of additional information. I'm just going to repeat what I do in all my videos. I show my cards, show my X swords, and then show you the team up and explain why, and then give you alternates. So here's my cards. Just take a quick look. Pause it if you want. Same thing with the X swords. Here's my X swords. Now let's go ahead and show you Dr. Octopus's uniform. So he has got the Ends of the Earth uniform. It is mythic. These are the options. I don't read off the options anymore. You can look them up online. I just want to give you a quick visual in case you don't want to dig. He has a rage, just a basic rage. We have an artifact here with cruelty, ISO 8, Power of the Angry Hulk. Everything's at 6 red stars. We have Black Widow as the striker because for some reason, striker Black Widow, especially a tier 4 with a rage like I have her, does a fantastic job of increasing your score instead of doing an instinct type match. Experiment, but I find it works best, so do a lot of other players. Everything is enhanced. I've got some Odin's Blessings here. Make sure you at least have 5-star Urus. I have 6-star Urus. Here's his overall stats. Wish I had capped critical damage, but I can work on that later, try to move some stuff around. So what's his team up? And what are alternate teams for today? So I'm going to go over here to Arena. I'm going to go to Alliance Battle. I'm going to go to Extreme. So I'm using Titania, 60% leadership. Other options for today would be like Abomination, also has a 60%. This is all attack. Either one's fine to use. If you're going to use Hulk, which we'll talk about in a second here, he actually helps with damage dealt for gamma radiation allies. So if you're using Hulk today, which is an option, you want to use Abomination. Now you could use Abomination, I'm just using Titania. Either one should be fine. Titania, I don't think she's helping in any other way. Yeah, she's got this strong allies bonus, but I don't think he's considered a strong character. He's not. So he actually doesn't give a bonus. It's important to know that. This passive here, right, Show Off, applies to strong allies. Strong is an actual skill listed, so if we go to Namor, who's another option, he has this fist, which is strong, so he does get that benefit from her leadership. The only thing Doc Ock is getting is that 60% physical, which she would also get if you were to use Abomination. I'm going to double check her uniform, but I don't think her uniform gives anything. If it does, I'm going to find out here. No, this is a self buff. So there's nothing special from her uniform. Taskmaster needs his uniform. Without his uniform, he's not giving his buff at all. His buff is the uniform effect here, 40% damage dealt to all allies. You do need that uniform. Without it, there is no buff. Same thing looking at the skills. There's 2 passives. That's Weapon Master allies. Dr. Octopus is not a Weapon Master. He does not have the double pistol thing going on like some of the other characters do. Like Moon Knight. Moon Knight has the cross pistols if you want to see what that looks like, which you can't use him today anyway. So Hulk is an option. If you have tier 4 Hulk, even with PvP build, he does do a great job. If you have Taskmaster uniform, Abomination leadership is great. If you're using Namor today, Namor is a great tier 4 character. You can use Titania's leadership with Taskmaster and Namor. I find that Dr. Octopus scores the best out of the tier 4 characters, so I would put him number 1, Namor number 2, and Hulk number 3 in my opinion. Technically, King Pimp with the Winter Criminal uniform, Kingpin, technically he was at one time, with him being a self-lead, he was good at one time. He's fallen off with tier 4s, so don't bother using him. Same thing with Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic with the Maker uniform, even though he has a self-lead, just doesn't do as well as the other 3 that I'd mentioned. So that's the character I'd probably stick with. I know Carnage can be good. Carnage is more of a PvP character, so I haven't really experimented with him too much, and I also don't have him at tier 4 either. So I've just been sticking with Dr. Octopus, and that's the one I would recommend for today. So hopefully that was helpful. You're welcome for the new rotation. Go ahead and thank Mayhem in my hands, and I'll catch you in the next one. May your ABX scores be as high as possible.